Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So for today's look, I'm going to show you how to make this nice cut crease kind of wing liner kind of look. So first my brows are done and my lids are primed as usual. I just primed it with some concealer, and for sure I'm going to use some tape to make sure my edges are really sharp. My eye look is really more like a cat eye, so just make sure both sides are really similar. It doesn't have to be perfect, but try to make it as similar as possible, and it should just look like this. For this makeup look, I'm going to use the Lush Life palette by Colourpop. It's a really like beautiful like palette. I really loved it, to be honest. Just putting it out there right away. So the first shade I used was Monsoon, and I'm just using like a angle brush. So first I'm gonna do my wing liner with some eyeshadow. This shadow was really good and everything, no kickback or anything like that. Just make sure to tap your brush before and everything will be fine. Just I want to say that like it's a really like dark blue on the palette, but on me it went like a bit more like greenish, like almost like a turquoise on me, I guess, because I have a really warm skin tone. But nonetheless, like I really love the shadow, like it was really nice. So just make sure you do your wing liner, and here I'm just cutting the crease with the same brush. Honestly, the one tip I can give you, just go for it, don't think about it too much, and just go for it and just line your crease and everything will be fine. You can always just clean it up a little bit after with some concealer if you'd like, and it will look like even more sharp. So here I'm just using like some kind of pencil brush, I think it's called, and I'm just smoking out the line, basically make sure it's a bit more messy. And yeah, just rub it on top of the shadow, make it more like I guess smoky, more messy. And yeah, like I said, you can always go back with some concealer if you want it to be more sharp. Here I just wanted the liner to be more like a cat eye, a bit more like really more like a cat eye, so I just went back and just added a bit more of the blue shadow to make it more sharp. So basically what you want to do is basically repeat the same steps that you did on the other eye into the other eye, basically. Yeah, so just make sure like line your eyeshadow all the way to the tape, so like you really have a sharp line when you take off the tape. I also lined my lash line so it looked really sharp, and like I said, here just make sure like you follow basically your crease and everything should be okay. Honestly, this part is the most difficult part of the eyeshadow look, but even then, like it's not that hard to do. If you do some practice, you can always go back and correct with some concealer like I said before. So yeah, so basically what I'm doing here is just adding more of the blue shadow. Like I said, on me it turned kind of turquoise, but I'm not mad at it. It's just like it was kind of weird, but I still love the shadow, I still love the color. It was really beautiful. And yeah, if you want to make it more smoky, just use a pencil brush, sorry, and make it more smoky to your liking. So it should look something like this. So after that, I went to the shade Palm, and I used a smudge brush. You guys know I love these brush for my lid color because I find it packs on the shade really nice. So yeah, I just want to put it all over the lid. Honestly, the shade I thought was going to be more intense, but I still like the color. I still love the shade. It's really beautiful. It's really like reflecting also. It almost looked like it's like a big greeny, so it looks like you have like sparkles, like some glitter on. And don't forget that you can always use your fingers and it will make the shade more intense and really more reflective. Or even if you like me, I don't really like that method, but you can always use some setting spray if you want to make it more intense, if you'd like. Yeah, you can really play around with the shadow. It's really nice. You can make it more intense or less intense to your liking. So next I went to the shade White Life with the same brush. Honestly, it doesn't matter. I just wanted to put this in my inner corner to make it more vibrant, more like to open my eyes a little bit more. So yeah, I'm just gonna put it in the inner corner. So yeah, here I just thought the look wasn't smoky enough, so I'm just going back with that blue shade Monsoon, and I'm just like smoking out the outer corners. As you can see, you can just add a little bit more on your brush and just smoke it out, and it will be more smoky to your liking. If you don't want to it to be more smoky, just don't do that step. But I thought it was like added some more dimension to the look, so that's why I did it. For mascara, I'm just using my Sky High mascara by Maybelline. You guys know I love that mascara. Yeah, so I always use this one. It's actually really good. It really lengthens your lashes and gives it a lot of volume. So yeah. And then for my lashes, I'm just going to use my Kiss lashes in number 11. Honestly, I always use these lashes, even if I don't mention it. This is the lashes I use like 99% of the time. So here, you're done with the eye look. Well, pretty much done with the eye look, so it's time to take off the tape. You guys can see once you take off the tape, it's really sharp. It's really like a nice cat eye, and it should look something like this. So next, I went back to the shade Monsoon. By the way, I did my face makeup. All the products I use will be down below in the description box if you guys want to know. It's honestly the same thing that I use in my last video. If you guys want to check it out, you guys see how I do my makeup look, you guys can go back to that video and you will see. So I'm just using that shade like in the outer corner, really just the outer corner, just to add some dimension. I didn't really want to put anything on my lower lash line, but I thought I should put something. And then for the rest of the lower lash line, I use the shade Eden just to add a bit of dimension, because you guys know I have really sensitive eyes, so I don't really put anything on my waterline, but I still wanted to put some kind of shadow to like frame my eyes, I guess. And here I'm just going back to the inner corner to make it a bit more vibrant with the shade Wild Life. And here I'm just going back to my Sky High mascara by Maybelline, and I am putting some on my lower lashes. Put as much as you want. Honestly, I kind of lay it on there to make sure my lashes look nice. This is what the look should look like right now. It's basically done. Your eyes are done. So here I'm just showing you what I'm doing with my lips. I'm just using the Colourpop lip pencil in the shade Control first. So I'm just gonna line my lips with this. Honestly, a nude lip is like, I think is the way to go with a look like this, because the eyes are so intense. So yeah, that's why I'm using this. It's honestly the same lip that I had in my last video also. And after that, I went to the shade BFF and just kind of filled them in a little bit. And then after, I used my Abu Dhabi soft matte lip cream from NYX to fill in my lips. And this is basically how it should look like. Use whatever nude lip you have. I just think that like a nude lip really goes well with that eye makeup look. And here I'm just lining my lashes because I thought the lash glue was coming through a little bit. You don't have to do that step, but I just find like it also frames the eyes a little bit more, make it a bit more like smoky, more intense. So if you want to do it. And yeah, this is basically the look. This is the makeup look. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I really had a lot of fun doing it, and I'll see you next time, guys. Bye.